Flex the livest one in the section. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the
First thing that comes to Canelo's mind when I say Triple G.
Great fighter.
Ooh, okay. Who upsets you more right now, Demetrius Andrade or Caleb Plant?
Caleb Plant.
Okay. Which fight is more realistic that you could see yourself fighting next? David Benavidez or Jamal Charlo?
Charlo.
Pound for pound, the best fighter walking right now on the planet. Is it Terrence Bud Crawford? Is it Tyson Fury? Is it Alexander Usyk? Or is it Canelo Alvarez?
Canelo Alvarez.
Last one on Twitter asks, Canelo, you've said before you're uncomfortable fighting other Mexican fighters. However, would you ever fight a Mexican-American fighter like David Benavidez?
Like I say, I represent Mexico, so that's why I don't like to fight with Mexican fighters anymore. But you know, when you need to fight with somebody, so why not? Like I say, I represent Mexico, so that's why I don't like to fight with Mexican fighters anymore.
I fight anybody, but they need to fight each other too, because they just waiting for me because they want a good payday. So I know that, but they need to fight each other. Why? And I fight the winner of all of them. Everybody wants to fight me, so but they have many options too.
Yeah.
Fight each other. Why they don't fight each other? I just want to make history. The money is there, no matter what. I don't care about money. I care about my legacy.
The fuck is that?
I need it. This year I'm busy. Why they don't fight each other?
I feel like it's beating me because I dominated the fight game for so long. But these same writers out here, they praise Canelo. He can pick and choose who he want to fight. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about Canelo. Motherfucker easy, man. Cakewalk, easy. Y'all sitting up here, y'all praising this dude. This dude was nothing. I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy, dude. This dude was nothing. Was nothing. Was nothing.
You said that you believe you won the fight now. During the fight, was there any point in which you thought you might be behind on the scorecards? No. You said that you believe you won the fight now. During the fight, was there any point in which you thought you might be behind on the scorecards? No. No. No.
No. What will you do tomorrow?
Play golf, I think.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. Oh, it's time to bleed. I'm in an 18-wheeler. There's what seemed to be an open road. And out walks the chupacabra. Because I don't recognize that animal. I'm like, what is that? That animal has no business in this life. And I am making the decision to floor it. I am going to floor it. I don't see no animal. I see a speed bump with a pulse. And I am going to run that bitch over. Yo, listen, we've put up with a lot of abuse over this guy. But this picture right here is symbolic because maybe this is where he needs to be. I heard his golf game is epic. So maybe this is where he needs to be. Be great. I mean, do they do drug tests? PBA, is that the PBA? Whatever it is, not PBA, whatever the golf is. I don't watch golf. If they don't drug test over there, roll it up. You could beat everybody up over there. Tiger Woods, I smack your face. You're gonna see something special. So I'm gonna smoke on this Canelo pack for as long as I want to. Because your fans are despicable. You know, I was just reading some of the comments on my Abel Sanchez video. And, some people got blocked. For the most part, people understand. There was one clown that came up in there and said, y'all always talking about race. Typical insecure bullshit. Y'all always talking about race. It's y'all are racist against us. But he said something very funny. He said, y'all brought good music to the world and gave us credit for something else. But the interesting thing is, and you see, family, not everything deserves a response, which is why I deleted and blocked him, right? Because I know he was looking for my attention. I said, let me not give it to him. You see this? What I'm saying? I don't give small thoughts, because that's what I call these trolls. I call them small thoughts. These insecure trolls. I don't give small thoughts attention. It's rare. I'm not gonna say I don't give them attention. It's rare. I will tell you this though. That was Abel Sanchez saying that shit. And the purpose of that video was to say, yo, look, man, we're not making it up. Racism exists. And there it is. Salute to my brother Focus Ball in that Cash App. Much love and appreciation. And there it is. There's video of Abel Sanchez saying what he said. Right? Video. And he's saying it. He said it. And meanwhile, the insecure little Mexican came in my chat talking about we complain too much. That's an old video. Abel Sanchez said that Floyd Mayweather was still active and he was trying to get Gennady Golovkin in the ring with him at 154. But black fighters don't sell and we fighting a boring style. Huh? And I point that out. I doubt that look, you're in there fussing with us. He was in there, he was trying to fuss with a lot of people in the comment section. Meanwhile, that video is true. It wasn't me lecturing, referring to an article. I played the video. That video is like 7 years old, man. I got it off of YouTube. But we're making it up. Cognitive dissonance, y'all. It's right there in your face. And he's on a page trying to debate that fact. Meanwhile, you see a Mexican-American man saying that. Question, Fable Sanchez. Did you teach Terry Norris to fight in a more crowd-pleasing style? Have y'all seen terrible Terry Norris? He looks terrible. He can't stop shaking. He's causing earthquakes. Get a can of paint from Home Depot and put it in his hands. He'll shake that shit for you. Thank you, Abel Sanchez. You did that shit. I want to get Dominic Brazil on my show and ask him what happened against Otto Wallin. What kind of camp did you have? You know why? Because who was in this camp? Abel Sanchez. The same guy that said black fighters don't sell and we fight in a less crowd-pleasing style. What did you teach Dominic Brazil to do? Because he got fucked up by Otto Wallin. And I'm not being disrespectful, because that's what happened. Fable. Well, with all of that evidence, you still had some insecure midget Mexican in my chat talking shit. You see? Good morning, family. Dwayne Jones, Nostradamus Ellaby, Jay Gett, Adrian Vent, Rick Blackwell, Ratchet since 91, Eric H., Copper Aborigines, Landed 216 family. What up? 704 Joe, Macados, Mac of the South, Jelly Bean, Derek Winston, Ad Solo, KG84. What up? MP, what the fuck? Salute. Of course, his phone started ringing. Anwar Willis, salute. Jeff, what's good, bro? Robert Singleton, Kevin Dunbar, Vince Valborn, salute. Black Alpha, Andrew Gray, Ring Dragon TV. What up, bro? Healer, the mind body coach, salute, man. Bruce Gass in the building. Daryl Alexander, hard body, J. Timo, salute. Bowley, what up? That's my brother Rob Singleton, Jermaine Callahan, Jim Diamond. The Brothers UK in the building. The Brothers UK was like my second or third sub, man. Salute to you, fam. That's for real. Tay D, what up? D'Artagnan 8, salute. Yep. Albert Doughty, what up? What else we got in the building? Shit jump, stupid. Yahweh, A Status, salute. Patrick Levant, Almighty Law. NBA D Nice, Rampage, DB Monster Track, Snacks B, Rary Reacts. Oh man. We're gonna talk about it. Because I want to know what's next for this guy. K-Rod in the building, Antonio MMA, Shamar Rashawn, what up, bro? Big Block, Nicholas Levy, Steven Zen, David the Real Thomas, Cedric Taylor. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. His next move better be his best move. Because gone are the days where Canelo rules the world. If I rule the world, You can't say that anymore. He got his ass beat. It wasn't a close fight, y'all. It wasn't a close fight, y'all. And isn't that crazy? Man down, salute. It wasn't a close fight. No one could say he got robbed. No one could say there was a fix. No one could say he was too small. Jamal, what up? No one could say any of that. You can't say that. You cannot say that. Canelo disarmed everything. He put a gun in his holster and left the magazines at home. Everything that he did led to this moment. What does he do now? This is the real question. Should he retire? It is Sports Talk. Salute. If he retires, I get it. And the Canelo Man fans, y'all could go ahead and celebrate him. Oh, he was great. Hall of Fame. He was great. And we can debate that. He was great. No, he wasn't. He was good. And I will refer to the resume. And I will talk about forever what he did not do. And I want you guys to understand how we got here. It's his fault. And y'all enabled the bullshit. What's that? Golf is especial deporte? So what you say, mi amigo? I got nothing. I got nothing. But this is the real question, y'all. It's a real question. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man. Golf is just special. Demon Kennedy, what up? Mr. Shelton, salute. Stormy, what? T Hunt, woke, what up? It took me a second. It took me a second. It took me a Oh shit. Time out. Oh my God. It took me a second. Oh man, you gotta stop. This nigga hijacking my show. Wait, you gotta say. I was reading like, what the fuck? I said, did a troll wait 6 weeks? I'm reading that shit. I said, wait, hold on. Oh, my eyes. Oh shit, I'm crying over here. Golf is a special deporte. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, wait a minute. Time out. Oh my God, wait. Oh, wait. Yo, he's sitting there like, what's so funny? You laughing, Mayate? You laughing, Mayate? Oh my God. Oh my God. Stop. Oh shit. Oh man. Stop. Okay. All right. Oh man. This shit won. That shit won for the day. You know what? Leave that name like that for about another week. Holy shit, that's funny. Oh man, I'm crying over here. I'm reading the name like, what the fuck? Oh shit. Oh. Word up, it's Mayate Monday. You laughing, Mayate? Can you imagine Canelo? Can you imagine Canelo? I can send him a link. You laughing, Mayate? You're gonna see something special. You think if I sent Canelo a link, he'd jump on? You think he could handle my questions? I wouldn't be disrespectful. I just ask questions. How much did you pay Avni Yildirim? Why Avni? Why Avni Yildirim instead of Demetrius Andrade? Why Amir Khan instead of either Charlo? Why does everybody have to fight each other and wait on you? I have questions. CB, what up? I have questions. These are real questions. Is it disrespectful? Why were you the first franchise champion? Did you ask for it, or did Mauricio Suleiman just offer it to you? And if he offered it to you, why did you accept it instead of fighting Jamal Charlo, knowing that that's a fight that everyone wanted to see, whether they liked you or disliked you? Jamal Charlo has more hate than you have love. You'd have been doing a lot of people a favor by beating him. Why didn't you just do it? Is that not a legitimate question? You see how I phrased it? Word up, healer. Mayate! With the sombrero shaking on their head. It's Mayate Monday, y'all. You see, we just hijacked that name. We own it now. Like, what up, my nigga? Now you can't say it. We just hijacked it. It's ours now. We own it. We own it now. Thanks. Good looking out. We don't have to go to your channels and troll y'all and call y'all out y'all names. And there's a lot of degrading names for a lot of ethnicities. I know a lot of Latino people. I even had a dude break down that there's a difference between Latinos and Hispanics. I'm like, what? You know what? Not my business. Not my business. Because you know what I know? And you know what I told him? You think a white man from North Dakota with his gun and his Bible will look at you and know that you're Venezuelan and Dominican? That's what he is. He's Venezuelan and Dominican, but born in America. His mother's from Venezuela, I think, and his father's from DR. How they met? I don't know. They both speak Spanish. And he knows everything he needs to know about his ethnicity. Both of them. And I told him, you go anywhere in this country, because you only been on the East Coast in the cities. Go to the middle of this country if you want to. And walk up on some white man with his gun in a trunk and his Bible. And you know what you're going to be to him? Mexican. He's going to tell you, get out my country. Meanwhile, you was born here in the Bronx. At Lincoln Hospital, 149th Street. A couple of blocks from the Grand Concourse. That's where he was born. And I said, none of this shit, all this shit you telling me, it doesn't matter. He's going to tell you, get out my country. And you can speak perfect English. He's going to see your brown eyes, your black hair, and you're not white, you're tan, and you're fluent in Espanol. He's going to say, get out my country. So all this brown and black war, that's not us. That's not even real Latino fans with that shit. They're not paying that shit no mind. That's a handful of idiots enabling that garbage. I put up a video of literally Abel Sanchez talking shit. Literally. Go read the comments. I deleted one last night. I should have left it. But sometimes I just be like, delete. He said that. He said it. What is the problem? How are you getting on there and still fussing? When he said on that video, you say nothing. Don't say anything. A black and brown war is fake. It doesn't exist, man. It doesn't exist. That's a handful. Watch this, y'all. You want me to be consistent? You want me to be consistent? I grew up in a melting pot in New York. I grew up with every race, culture, and creed. And one thing we always talk about and laugh about is that we didn't experience, we all learned about it in the house. We learned the bullshit in school. But RIP to my boy Larry Leibowitz, he's Jewish. I learned about the Holocaust and everything from him when we was young. And my mother and my father told us about the Holocaust. And I also learned about King Leopold when I was young. They will never teach that in school. But you learned about the Holocaust in school. And Larry learned about the African Holocaust by way of me. He didn't know. Young, we learned about that. And we didn't experience racism until we left our little box of our neighborhood. When we got older, started traveling, we would come back and we sit down and like, yo, this fucking nation is fucked up. You know how embarrassing it is when you walk in with a multicultural group and we're just in Midtown Manhattan or on 42nd Street on a nice spring day, just enjoying the sights and looking for a restaurant to go sit down. And I'm walking with my Indian homegirl and my Jewish buddy and my Irish buddy and my Puerto Rican and Dominican buddies. We walking around the street like the United Nations, just looking for a place to go sit down and have a drink. And the fucking Israelite is standing on a soapbox and looks at my white friends and say, look at that devil right there. Huh? Rod, what up? Huh? Nigga, you're not gonna fucking attack my friends standing on the soapbox dressed like a goddamn genie. You on a fucking soapbox in the middle of Times Square calling my friend the devil. Just like, what's that nigga from the cartoon back in the day? Babu, the genie? Yapple Dapple. That nigga. Meanwhile, you a light-skinned nigga with green fucking eyes. Yapple Dapple looking ass. Fuck you, I'll slap the shit out you. You got it fucked up. Are there devils? Absolutely. Not him, not her. Mike Biggs, what up? Mike Biggs, he knows Larry Leibowitz. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. Rest in power to him. That is my friend since 1981. Motherfuckers dressed like I Dream of Genie. Motherfuckers dressed like the motherfucking genie from Aladdin and shit. I'm gonna call my friend a devil. You crazy. How's that for consistency? Oh, I know, Yave. I'm just talking about that one experience I had. That dude looked, I was walking with my people, he looked and said, look at that devil right there. Yeah, Mike, he passed, bro. He passed 2 years ago. He passed 2 years ago. I thought you knew. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. I barked on that dude badly. I was ready to throw, dogs, I was ready to throw a punch. We minding our business, laughing and joking and what? Exactly. Let me show y'all. Nigga was on a soapbox. Looking like this. Yapple dapple. Looking ass. Look at that devil right there. I said, nigga, what? His fucking shoes was pointing. Nigga had on Iron Sheik boots. Abdullah the Butcher looking ass. I said, nigga, if you don't shut the fuck up. Yapple dapple. This nigga. Out your fucking mind. If my people are devils, use a fucking genie. Give me the winning lottery ticket right now. Do it now. Yapple dapple. Do it now. Cornball ass nigga. Meanwhile, that nigga probably got 30 kids from 15 different women. Credit score fucked up. Don't own a car. And this the route he chose? Dude, get a job and contribute to society properly, dude. You're not contributing by standing on the motherfucking soapbox and calling people out their fucking name and you don't know them. That is stupid. Iran, number one, America, ha, puh. Looking ass. Fuck out of here. Yapple dapple. Fuck out of here. And now that I'm on the topic, because it's fuck Canelo. And y'all know why. Why don't I just pull up my video? Why don't I just pull up my video of Fable Sanchez talking shit? And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna read some of the comments there. So you can see what I'm talking about. Iran, number one. America, ha, puh. Iron Sheik, trying to tell me I'm hanging with devils. Fuck you. Let's go.
Black fighters fight in a style that is not pleasing to the fans, let's just say, and that's why they don't sell. And that's why they don't sell. And that's why they don't sell.
Oh, there you go. You see his legs, he's done this fight.
Nobody has a chance to knock him out with a minute still to go in the 8th round.
Body shot. He's hurt from the body shot. Bad. Body shots.
Body shots and a left hook.
Yeah, he's
Bivol in
hurt from the body
big
shot.
trouble. Seconds to go in the round. Crowd rocking and rolling. Ward, like the smart finisher that he is, trying to go to the body until he thinks he's going to stop the fight.
Black fighters fight in a style that is not pleasing to the fans.
Needs to get back in the center as King Kong trudges forward. A right hand, down goes Ortiz. Oh my goodness. This one is over.
Black fighters fight in a style that is not pleasing to the fans.
The tempo and pace.
Some good work. He will get nailed here with the right hand.
Yep.
And he was throwing his own left hand.
Black fighters fight in a style that is not pleasing to the fans.
Left hand shown by Wilder. There's a right hand, drives Lakovic into the ropes. Down he goes. And it's over. Just like that.
Black fighters fight in a style that is not pleasing to the fans.
À gauche. Bellew qui titube un peu, là. Oh, l'attaque de Stevenson. Le jab, là. C'était bas. Oh. Oh!
C'est terminé.
Anthony Stevenson l'emporte.
C'est au bon moment.
Bon, on va avoir...
Black fighters fight in a style that is not pleasing to the fans.
There's a left hook right there. Sharp left hook with the right hand. 1-2, and now Haney's got that fire in his eyes. A one-hitter quitter. Devin Haney, a walk-off home run. The dream continues for the 20-year-old sensation.
And it was the body shot that did it. The body shot caught his attention, came upstairs with a haymaker that landed dead on the chin.
Black fighters fight in a style that is not pleasing to the fans.
Hatton sticking to his test but gets drilled. Left hook drops him, and then he hit his head off the turnbuckle, and he's very, very wobbled. A left hook came like a bolt out of the blue. Got the 7 and 8. His eyes are clear, but his legs aren't there. Watch this guy try to finish him off now. He's not there. He's in a heap of trouble, and there's a lot of time. Ricky can only do what he's doing, and that's to hang on. His legs are still not there. Floyd knows it. This is the beginning of the end.
He won't let him off.
Gary, it's all over. The fight is over.
Black fighters fight in a style that is not pleasing to the fans.
Charlo Garcia, he told me that he saw Mayweather fight. He says the only other guy or challenges he's is Gennady Golovkin. I mean, what do you have to say about that, and do you agree?
Well, you know, Robert is not a biased guy because he doesn't have nothing to do with Gennady. So if a great trainer like Robert thinks that we have a chance, and I think it's a fight that needs to be made. I think it's a fight that the public demands and the public deserves. Maybe it'll be a better fight than the 2nd of May.
Last question on Mayweather. Just say Gennady and him do good in there. How does that fight play out, Abel? You as a coach, you know your fighter, you know Floyd. How does that fight play out if they actually do fight at 154?
It doesn't go into the second part of the fight. It doesn't go in the second half. Mayweather just will finally meet a guy, not so much with power, but a guy that will equal his skill. And it's the kind of fight that that Gennady needs to show his skills. He hasn't had a chance, really. He walked Martin Murray down and really didn't use any of his techniques and technical stuff. With Martin Murray, it was a punching bag that was there, and Gennady was able to touch him with anything. But I think that if we fight Floyd will force Gennady to use his skills early in the fight, and I think it'll end somewhere in the 7th and 8th round. Black fighters fight in a style that is not pleasing to the fans, let's just say, and that's why they don't sell.
Let's scroll down to the comment section. For the most part, the family slid through. Nothing but truth says Abel should be an expert on this since he's one of the most racist in the game against black fighters. I mean, we can say that due to this video. All right. Yep, let's not forget Triple G was scared to fight Ward. And Charlo, that's right. For the most part, I shouldn't have deleted that one comment. So I don't be thinking sometimes. I just delete shit. But that dude slid in here, and I'm like, yo, I'm playing the goddamn video. You coming in here capping. All right, whatever. I'm trying to find a detractor. It's like over 250 people commented here. See what he says. Mexican fighters like to stand there and take punches. Yeah. See what Monte Robeson says? How do they not sell when Floyd is the richest boxer of all time and one of the best boxers too? He said that when Floyd was still active. That's what blew my mind. I said, what is he talking about? But if you go to where I actually got that video, read the comments on that video. It was crazy. There was a lot of people like agreeing with him. Like, yo, like, wait a minute, what? Ridiculous. Trill in the building. He says, the crazy part is he would never say that shit today. Thank God for the LDBC. On God. Yep, there go the general. And you train in the style that gets you fired. Because Triple G sure did fire his ass, right? There go the brother Ramel Lane there. Oh, my God, man. Woo. Oh, man, that is hilarious. Oh, man. This is crazy. There you go, right here. Golf is a special deporte. Oh, man, that's funny. I'm trying to find a detractor. I got rid of one this morning. Well, yeah, it was like around 1 this morning. Should have left it. P Nasty says it's the color of the fighter, not it's the promoter. Make it happen. Whatever. Where the detractors at? Had one detractor in this whole fucking thing? Where's all the Mexican flags? Y'all notice, yo, real spill. Where's all the Mexican flags at? Seriously. Why'd they stop trolling? There go my brother Oak Park. I'm looking for the Mexican flags. That's weird how they're not here. Now watch this. The brother Percy Vaughn says, now what? Just listen to the names. Think about what Abel said in this video and listen to the names. Joe Louis, Ali, Holmes, Foreman, Frazier, Wilder, Shavers, Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson, Hearns, Hagler, Spence, Crawford. Black fighters don't sell, though. And he kept on. Look. Henry Armstrong, Aaron Pryor, Mike McCallum, Nigel Benn, John Mugabe, Bob Foster, Benny Briscoe, Matthew Syed Muhammad, Marvin Johnson, Michael Spinks, Dwight Braxton, etc. All exciting fighters with an aggressive style. And here goes a brother, what's that? Remote Edmund, JJ2. Lewis, Frank Bruno, Jack Johnson, Sam Langford, Joe Walcott, Patterson. What's understood doesn't need to be explained. Where the Mexican flags? Why they not trolling on this post? I got rid of one. I should have screenshot. See, I need to stop for a minute and screenshot some of this shit. I got rid of one troll here. One. He was in here typing books, blaming racism on us. We're keeping it alive by talking about it. All right? You're welcome, Grant. Where they at? Salute to this brother. Salute to all of y'all. Look at this. Where the Mexican? That's what I'm really looking for. The trolls. Where the Mexican flags at? You know why? With the exception of one insecure asshole, you can't debate this. It happened. It's true. He said it. Look at this. Come on, man. Where they at? They were all over the place. You see what one Canelo loss does? It deflates them. It deflates them. Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, out of so far from what I've seen, see, Canelo fans, are they celebrating him in his loss, or they're supporting him in his loss? Because any other time they're in our chats, anytime we put Canelo in a title, they'll pop up, Mayate this, Mayate that. They say something in Spanish and put up a flag, but they're amongst each other. Now listen to this, y'all. They are amongst each other now, cursing us out. And no black, he didn't lose. Well, he already lost to a black fighter. But the other Saturday, he didn't lose to a black fighter. The man, what up? Cop killer, what up? He lost to a Russian. And somehow, somewhere, they're calling us Mayate, like we had something to do with that. They are amongst themselves right now, just saying Canelo, he's still the greatest. He's still number one pound for pound. He's my number one pound for pound. Okay. Are we over there fucking with them? No. We're over here. Like we've been. Doing us, taking care of us. So, hey, but here's what I want to know. Should Canelo retire? Should he retire? Condo Loco in the building. Big Dog Willie, Chin Tuck, what up? Jim Diamond, salute. Let me ask you, what's next for Canelo? Let me tell you how I'm viewing this. Adewale M, salute. Let me tell you how I'm viewing this and why I say, Hamza S, my brother, his next move better be his best move. But will it? You lost to Bivol. Cy Gray, what up? K-Rod in the building. Snacks B. Yo, you lost to Bivol, not because he outmuscled you, not because it was a controversy, not because it was a fight of the year candidate. You got washed, B, and we all saw it. You got washed. Now, let me tell you what y'all not going to do. And I'm talking to his fans. What y'all not going to do is say that he was smaller. He should go back down to 168. Because he already knocked out KK Kovalev at 175. And he came in there looking like a silverback gorilla. Look at his physique when he fought Kovalev and look at his physique when he fought Bivol. They're two different physiques. Two different physiques, y'all. Y'all understand? It's two different physiques, y'all. I know. There was nothing wrong with him in this fight. Some people may say it wasn't his night. Some people may say he didn't take him serious. It's all negotiable. We don't know what his camp looked like, but we do know this. I can't say, here's why I can't personally say that he didn't take Bivol seriously, because I think Canelo's too professional not to take his opponent seriously. He lives in the gym. When have you seen the Charlos or Floyd Mayweather, Bernard Hopkins, guys like that show up to a fight out of shape? We may have beef with them outside of the ring for other situations, but when it came down to when they had a fight lined up, they were always in shape. And no matter what they had going on outside the ring, they at least showed up. Jamel Charlo lost to, he fought to a draw. I'm sorry. Yeah, he fought to a draw against Castano, right? And nobody said, well, he had a baby and, dealing with other shit. We don't get the luxury of personal life issues being as an excuse as to why we lack performance in the ring. We don't have that luxury. Y'all notice that? We don't have that luxury. We either show up and if we win, we win. If we don't, we don't. No excuses. We don't reserve the right to have excuses. Floyd Mayweather, Thrill Hill, salute, Jay Boomin. Floyd Mayweather, going into the first Maidana fight, was dealing with Miss Jackson. All right? She was a mental terrorist. All right? The smut that she is. And let's face it, Floyd doesn't have the best judgment when it comes to these women. He's supposed to be able to see a bitch like Miss Jackson coming a mile away. She was pregnant with his twins and she had an abortion. And if I understand the story correctly, he didn't know it until it was done. She was pregnant with twins. Joseph Townsend in the building. He went in the ring with all of that. I know, bro. I got it. No 78 this morning, y'all. I got y'all for a good while. 78, we found out about that after the fight. No excuses. Oh, y'all just making excuses. Maidana, Gino won. I don't want to hear nothing about him. Yeah, okay, I know you hate him. I know you want him to lose, but he didn't. He didn't lose. But that's all right. Whenever a black fighter, no matter how popular he is, whether he's the face of boxing or not, if he has a close fight, he lost. And if he got the nod, he got to run it back. I know. He ran it back and he dominated. We're old school in the building. Right? But let's go back prior to that. He had to fight Miguel Cotto, his last fight on HBO. knowing that he was going to do some time in prison. He went into that fight knowing he had to go to prison after the fight. Legitimately, after the fight, about a week later, he went to court and left in handcuffs. Y'all remember that? The Charlos have problems outside the ring with family members. We don't know what the situation is, but as soon as we hear Charlo outside the ring, what do people do? It's their fault. They're guilty. Lock them up. Take their money. And I know they can be assholes. They're assholes to each other. That's consistent. They call each other's wives all kinds of fat bitches, and you really duck Canelo, and they that's how they communicate. They're what I call a fighting family. Y'all ever had neighbors that fought all the time? I mean, fisting up, fighting, rolling in the street. And it's like, oh no, that's just the Johnsons. That's what they do. They're gonna be drinking beer on the porch in a minute. Just let them fight. Don't even call the police. This is what they do. Even the police know. Oh, that's the Johnsons, man. Man. they do this every time the weather get good. They fighting. They love each other. Go on and jump on one of the Johnsons, and you're not a Johnson. The Johnsons are gonna form Voltron on your ass. It's just what it is. That's the Charlos. So I learned when I said, wait a minute, this is dysfunctional. To me, it is. To them, it's not. That's how they communicate. They probably grew up in a house digging in each other's ass like that. So you know what? I ain't entertaining that shit. So when that shit came up with both of them and the cousin suing them, I said, okay, whatever, man. All right. Nothing gonna happen. And everyone got a fight coming up. Jamel had some issues. He, nothing crazy. He's a father, and whatever. But we don't have the black fighters don't have the luxury of saying, yo, look, I had something else. Obadiah, salute. I had something else going on. I wasn't really focused. No. You just really lost, and the refs cheated for you. No. Let me tell you something here, man. You really lost. Their mouth just like this. You really lost. That's what happened. You really lost. And you see, you making excuses. You see, I'm going to keep it consistent. You see, in the 8th round, Jamel got hit with a left hand, and he fell backwards, and the ropes kept him up. And I don't like that nigga hair, and he think he all that. He show up to fights with that $10,000 chain on his neck. And I don't like his wife ain't even black, and he don't have her in check. And they're loud now like them niggas. And his brother Jamal, he ducked Canelo. And Errol Spence is a drunk. And I also keep it consistent because I also love me some boxing. Yeah, come on! You know what's interesting? I hold everybody accountable when they do dumb shit. But here's the inconsistency of fanboys. When did you hear me say the Charlos can't fight? You've never heard me say that. When did you hear me say Canelo doesn't have a high skill set? You never heard me say that. I did say he's not unbeatable because we saw him lose. We saw what gives him problems in the ring. And we can refer to the resume to prove our point. Do I like how the Charlos behave with one another? No, but that's not my business. They make it our business when it makes the news, but I know they ignore it because I know a lot of the people, the hate that they're going to get over that is coming from another place, which is why I don't amplify it. I may or may not mention it. They're in the monkey video because they did something in what I deem as ignorant. You go to the fight to start a fight with Jarrett Hurd. Why would you do that? You smacking phones out of fans' hands for asking questions. Why would you do that? I have no problem questioning that. But once they get in that ring, they're all business. That I appreciate. And there's no problem with me getting their back when it comes to boxing. There is a fine line with that nigga nonsense outside the ring. That I could do without. That I could do without. When you're black in this world, you're held to a higher standard. Whatever you do is amplified, which is why we get shot for having candy bars and keys in our hands and following directions of the officer and still getting shot. But some cracker could come kill multiple black people in a store. And when the police arrive, he gets all the commands and he complies and he's taken in without being harmed. If that was a black person shooting up a supermarket somewhere in a white neighborhood, he would have been unrecognizable. It'd have been all headshots. And when he was on the floor, they'd have still kept shooting. Boom, 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 boom. And it'd have been justified. Well, he shot up a store and he killed 10 people. And yeah, they had to take him down. And we'd have been like, oh, well, yeah. But Dillian Roof and this other cracker taken in alive. This is the way of the world. So if it's happening on a grand scale like that, what makes you think that sports is any different? There was a kid, Ghost, what up? Geo James, salute. There was a kid that he was a kid. What is it, like 16, 17? He played professional soccer. I did a video about it. He missed the winning goal and he got death threats. But of course, they were calling him all kinds of monkeys and niggas. It's a game. It's a game. Big Dog Willie in that super chat, he said, should Reynoso get training and close his gym? I don't give a fuck with Reynoso. And salute to you. I don't give a fuck with Reynoso. He was never shit anyway to me. He was never shit. Fuck him. Fuck him too. With his fake accolades. It's ridiculous. But watch how I flip the question, y'all. I mentioned Charlo's. I'm talking to the Canelo Man fans. Don't you want to see Jamal Charlo take a L? How epic would it have been if Canelo took Jamal Charlo's win streak? Do y'all know we could hang y'all with a Canelo argument just by way of his resume? Y'all know that shit. Yo, who the fuck is Selecki, man? Fuck that and fuck Selecki. Fuck, Abney Yildirim. You got nothing. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Yo, fuck Selecki. Yeah, Selecki ain't shit. Yeah. And this boxing, here's a disclaimer, y'all. This boxing, and Selecki could just show up that one night and make it a dogfight, or he could land something. We could have a Ricardo Mayorga, Vernon Forrest moment. We could have a Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson moment. Well, we can't. I don't recall Jamal Charlo showing up out of shape. I don't recall Jamal Charlo. I don't recall his corner being fucked up. There's a first time for everything, but we're going to see. But on paper, Charlo's supposed to knock this dude out between like 1 and 3. And, you know, this is boxing, you know, unless, I don't know, Jamal gets poisoned or something, you know. It is a WBC bout. But the block is hot. You know, Daniel Kinahan on the run and Irish and Scottish gangsters, and we don't know what the $4 million consulting fees were for, you know, and the Fantastic Four of boxing. Who knows? But the block is hot. So everyone's like, Bert, what up? Everyone's like, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't getting looked at. They done asked for my bank statements dating back 2 years now. Did y'all know that? Anybody in that circle, they ask for bank statements. Did y'all know that? Just watch. I told y'all thought this shit was over? Y'all think it's calm and everybody roll off into the sunset? I knew there was some strange shit going on when Fury starts flirting with retirement. How epic will it be? Is if he's really retired, and then he says, "Fuck it, you know what? I'm gonna fight for undisputed." Y'all antennas better go up. I thought you was retiring. I thought you told your wife, "I don't want to do this anymore." After the third Wilder fight, what happened? What changed? You might need that bread, dude. And when you're fighting for bread, your mentality's different. You're not in the ring on some, yo, I'm just trying to be great. No, it's like, yo, how am I going to pay for this house? I got several kids. I need a commentating job. Ain't nobody fucking with you on the mic. Your mouth is dirty. More that nuts you're blowing. Jermaine Bean in that super chat, much love. He said, you getting too real now, Drew. They won't like that. No doubt, fam. But what they gonna do? The universe is correcting itself. You dig? It's correcting itself. And I love it. It never happens on our time. We want immediate get back. We want instant gratification. And that's human nature. I understand it. But what we don't understand, JC, what up? Yo, bro, I called you. Text me after the show, please, when you get a chance. JC, hit me up, bro. It's natural to want instant gratification, but what we don't know is that the universe has a plan. You don't stop it yet. We need to build evidence. We need evidence. If they got the call right in the first Wilder Fury fight, Fury would have been up and still fighting somewhere else. Cheating and robbing people, all under the radar. Xavier, what up, bro? Big Tex, what up? This needed to happen, y'all. Look, I don't mean to get too religious on y'all, but God chooses people to do certain things. And they have to choose a strong person to send a message and to release information. There are some fighters that once they figured out what was doing with Fury and the sanctioning bodies, just put it like this. What he did, how could I say this? But you know what? There's no other way to say this. What he did was punishable by way of street justice. Let me just say that. Once they figured out what was going on, like, whoa, 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 what? By the time the second fight was over, the first fight, it went over everyone's head. We didn't even see the floppy glove, and we didn't figure shit out, but we saw the long count, and it was looking strange. Willie Lowe, what up? H-Town, what up? Anthony Jones. After the second fight, when we was like, I don't get it. What just happened? We knew what we saw, but it looked strange. But once we started figuring it out, I'm sure everybody in the chat knows somebody that had been like, you know what? Fuck this money. Fuck this. Fuck this shit. Strap up. We going to get these niggas. We riding. We riding. Because this ain't going to get solved in the ring. They tried to kill me. We riding. I don't care. It's going to be what it's going to be. They will take some bread, put it aside, move their family. It will happen to so-and-so. Don't worry. And Fury will be walking in the fucking mall somewhere with Sugar Hill, like how Reggie Owens, remember Reggie Owens just walked up on him and started interviewing him? And bing, done. How many people in the chat? Salute the champ side. Ramel Lane, salute. Salute the champ side. Let me borrow this, my brother. Press 1 if y'all know what I'm talking about. Patricia, salute. Indianapolis in the house. Subscribe to my brother, I Am Trill Will. It's Mayate Monday. You don't want to miss his show. I love it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Hey. Hey. And let me tell you something. Hector was from Spanish Harlem. Okay? I was at the funeral. It was on 107th Street. No, I'm sorry. It was 106th Street in Harlem. Between Park and Lex. There's a church there. I have some video of it. And he went somewhere else and fucked around and got laid out. And it's unfortunate. Okay? Nah, Hamza, I know. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I was just using that as an example. Don't worry about that. What Fury did, I'm going to say again, there are other boxers out there that still play in these streets. And once they figured out what was going on, Fury would have been walking in that mall with Sugar Hill and it wouldn't have been sweet. There you go right there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Let him buy his grocery or whatever he's doing and they walk around like it's sweet. Leave the mall. Go to the car. Bing, bing. Done. And we on here doing lives like, yo, why they do Tyson Fury like that? I don't understand. They had to shoot Sugar Hill. It's always black on black crime. Black on black crime. Black on black crime. Black on black crime. Sugar. Black on black crime. Hand wraps. Black on black crime. Mark Breland. Black on black crime. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Patricia, let me tell you something. He was. But if I'd have saw them, I couldn't approach them because I know me. You can't out-talk me. You can't out-smart-mouth me. There's nothing that those two men would have been able to say. First of all, I don't think Sugar Hill would have spoke to me. I'm being honest. And I wouldn't have walked up to him on some beef and shit. I'd have put the camera up like, yo. And I dead ass probably would have talked to Sugar Hill if I was going to approach him. I really ain't got nothing to say to them. But if I was, I'd approach Sugar Hill. I wouldn't have nothing to say to that fucking piece of shit. And if he'd have interjected, I'd have said, yo, bro, I'm not talking to you, dude. I don't like you. I'd have told him straight to his face, I don't like you. Please, go ahead, continue getting your 4X t-shirts. Get out of here. I don't want to talking to this brother. But I said what I had to say to them. I'd have looked like, yo, look at these niggas. I'd have kept it pushing. And let me be very clear, I'm not in the street looking for smoke, man. I've never been that kind of guy. I'm on defense. I'm never on offense. In that instance, I wouldn't have said anything to them. I wouldn't have said a word. I wouldn't have said a word. But if I had something to say, I'd have said it to Sugar Hill. I ain't got nothing to say to that cracker. Hey, Drew, why you gotta be racist? Why you gotta call cracker? Yeah, where the fuck are you? When I'm telling the truth about my people. Hey, Drew, why you call him a cracker though? Why you ain't gotta do that. They gonna call him a cracker.
I think you don't know, now you know.
Get off my Corey. Black on black crime.
Get trusted. No.
He's so pro-black. Why'd he fire JDs? I mean, why didn't he fire JDs and keep the black man? Because the black man was the one giving him fucking water and lying about it and saying he didn't do it. Shit has gotten so bad that Mauricio Sillyman is now lying and saying that Deontay's excited to come back and he spoke to him. I ain't gonna keep telling y'all, but the next time Tay Jones is live, go in his chat and ask him, when was the last time Deontay spoke to Mauricio Sillyman? And just see what Tay says. I'm tired of telling y'all. Ask him. I don't got D's phone number. Tay just spoke to him a couple of days ago. Ask Tay. I'm tired. Diana, salute, sis. Ask Tay. I'm tired of telling y'all. I keep telling y'all. The man's getting on here. You know, people text me and get my Instagram and my DMs say, yo, Tay's coming. I mean, Deontay's coming back. I heard he's excited. I'm like, I talk to Tay every day. Every day, legitimately, every day. He just told me, he was like, yo, last time they spoke was like either on fight night or maybe a day or two after fight night. That was October. We're in May. They have not spoken. Word, Willie Lowe, he's there. Come on now. Teach, what up? There's a lot of people y'all can ask. Don't ask me. Ask Willie. Willie, when was the last time Mauricio Suleiman spoke to Deontay Wilder? Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Ask Tay Jones, ask Willie. Because I'm just going to tell you what I heard from reliable sources. But if nothing I say makes sense to the haters, then it don't matter. It don't matter what I say. Goons, man. This shit is crazy. Gumaro, what up, bro? How you? Come on, man. What does this have to do with Canelo? Canelo has a good relationship with who? Mauricio Sillyman. A liar. He's a liar. Y'all trust that guy? You like that shit? You like this guy? Where's my Mauricio Sillyman video? Because every now and again, I got to remind y'all who this guy is. You like that shit? You like this guy? Where is that? Man, listen. Yo, the universe is correcting itself, man. Y'all have no idea, man. Y'all have no idea. This shit working out. And we not even trying. It's just working out. Damn, where's that? Looking for it. All right, I gotta do this then. Here it is. I don't know why it wasn't in plain view. You like that shit? You like this guy? This is the guy that also caps for Canelo.
Good evening.
Hey, hello, Drew.
How you feel? To be honest, I had a bunch of questions, but I know I'm limited, so I'll just. You said you was in both locker rooms, in both Fury versus Wilder fights. You was in both locker rooms, right? That must mean you witnessed the hand wraps.
No, I did not witness the hand wraps. I was in the locker rooms where they have inspectors that are with the fighters at all times.
Y'all heard what he just told me, right? Y'all heard what he just told me, right? Y'all heard what he just told me, right? I'll bring it back. That's why I put the words up in quotes, because sometimes people could hear it, but it's going too fast for them. Listen carefully. Well, read it. I was in the locker room. I was in the locker rooms. He must be so fast. He was in both locker rooms. I was in the locker rooms where they have inspectors that are with the fighters at all times. What? It's ridiculous, silly man told Sky Sports. It's difficult to understand. I was present in both fights. I was in the dressing room in both fights, both Wilder and Fury dressing room.
Okay, so you was in Fury's locker room, but you didn't see the hand wraps at all.
No, I visited both locker rooms. I do that in every title fight. I go with the challenger, go with the champion, wish them luck. Sometimes I go 2-3 times before the fight. So what I have said constantly is that I went to the locker rooms, and if you were to visit a locker room, you would see how many inspectors are in a room for a title fight.
I've actually seen it. I've seen video.
Quick question, y'all. You heard what he just said. You would see how many inspectors are there, right? So all those inspectors, no one saw nothing suspicious. How'd the water get there? Hand wraps, unplugging cameras. $4 million in consulting fees. Yo, peace, God. Dwayne Freeman. Bro, I got to hit you up. I want to get you on my Friday show, man. I got to hit you up, brother. Everything good with you? Let me know everything's peace, man. You see this dude? You see this dude lying, right? That's my question. The $4 million in consulting fees. All of those people he said was there, they didn't see anything? Okay. Oh, yeah, because there was nothing to see. We see the gloves. And we saw, which made us go back to the first fight and saw the floppy glove. Now, you know what, Hila? Everybody, bro. All right, let's do it. I only got the glove from the first fight. From the first fight, nobody saw this? Nobody saw this? This from the first fight, y'all. Nobody saw this when he was coming to the ring? I ain't gonna get on the second fight, man. Right, we just making excuses, right? Let's get back to it.
I'm good friends with Tay Jones, and he shared cell phone videos, and I didn't see you. So I was asking, you was in both locker rooms, so you didn't see the actual hand wraps, and you didn't see who put on whose gloves. Because the reason why I'm asking is because I'm sure, you know, you've heard of Glovegate and the allegation.
Pipe bomb. He said he didn't see anything, but told Sky Sports, I was there before and after the fight. I saw hand wraps. I saw them with the gloves. Bingo. Hello. What he told me and Fred was not what he told Sky Sports. When this man goes to court, he still hasn't said whether he's not dealing with Daniel Kinahan or not. He never openly denounced it. I just find it strange how he's jumping on his Corey now. He's jumping on Deontay's Corey online saying he's #1 contender and he's excited to come back. What, you trying to say I'm sorry? It's over, Johnny. It's over. Oh, with the gloves? Oh, okay.
About Tyson Fury's gloves, and it's interesting. Ricky brought up the Togo situation, and I'm glad you answered that question because you know things are different with jurisdictions, and I'm glad because I didn't know that, so I just learned something. Thank you very much. However, before I get out of here, what was the outcome with Togo? And
the boxing commission had the gloves. And they confiscated the gloves and they researched, and there was no padding. There was the removal of the product of.
Y'all seeing this? Are y'all seeing this? Look at what they did. Look at what they did. Corey is British slang for penis. This you can't make this stuff up at all, man. I know, but twerking though, right? We got video of two Furies, their brothers, kissing men. The younger one is playing games with his rectum on a reality TV show. He's kissing men in hot tubs. His older brother Tyson is kissing men on the mouth, grabbing them and picking them up and cradling them like babies at weigh-ins. He's asking black men about their Corys. But Deontay's goofing around with his family in the backyard in this $1 million property and twerks. And that's the story. Twerking is the story, not Tyson talking about Corey. Boss. That is a roast you will never win. Now, and there was no padding. There was removal of the product. Doesn't that sound familiar? Now, listen closely. Listen closely. All right? Because that's what they did for lobotomy. Watch.
Product of the hair on the Reyes gloves. That's what actually happened, and the commission presented that protest to the WBC, and they had all the evidence.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna get out of here, Fred. Where's Fury's gloves right now? Were they inspected?
I'm sorry?
Fury's gloves.
Look at my face. I asked him, where's Fury's gloves right now? Were they inspected? Now they done did, the commissions got on it. They done did all this shit for lobotomy versus Togo. And rightfully so. She cheated. Rightfully so. But this is your defending 10 title defenses, tied Muhammad Ali's record. He doesn't deserve the same courtesy, just a courtesy. So I asked him, where's Fury's gloves now? And were they inspected? And look at what he says to me, y'all.
Were they inspected?
Yeah, I'm sure I don't know if the boxing commission has the gloves or who has the gloves, but the gloves are inspected prior, during, and after the bout in every jurisdiction.
There it is. You see my face? You know it done fucked up, right? Yeah, I'm sure they were. No. Don't tell me you're sure. It's yes or no. He doesn't know. He didn't care. He didn't care. Y'all understand now? He doesn't know. He didn't care. This is the guy in charge. He never spoke up for Deontay Wilder. When Eddie Hearn was dicking him around with this AJ fight, Mauricio Sillyman never spoke up for him. He was quiet as a goddamn church mouse. In fact, this motherfucker called us stupid for trying to ruin a historic night in boxing. And you think that Deontay Wilder wants to come back and deal with this dude? I asked him a simple question. Where are the gloves now? Were they inspected? Robert, a lot of people tell me that, but I just didn't like school like that, to be honest. I should have. He don't even know if they was inspected, but lobotomy, those gloves was on his desk. I play the video often. The gloves was on his desk. The commissions got involved. And they found corruption. Rightfully so. But when it came to your 10 title defending, knockout artist, undefeated champion, nothing to see here. You didn't move, motherfucker. You don't know. But here's what I knew.
Section.
So you don't know where the gloves are?
No.
I know where they are.
Where?
In Sugar Hill's house. He told us.
And they're still probably in his house. You know what? Those gloves are probably not in his house. He burned them shits. Because when all these motherfuckers go to court, they're going to be like, you know, hold on. This wilder shit came up. Never mind on top of the $4 million in consulting fees and people getting paid to turn their heads. Did this guy cheat? Because y'all know he has a history of cheating. We need some more evidence. You can't get a toxicology report. In fact, toxicology reports, you got to look for things that are specific. You can go take a piss test, and if they're looking for, weed, they don't find weed, you're good. But you could have did a line of coke. I'm just using that as an example. I'm willing to bet if that shit comes up in court, they're going to say, yo, look, bring those gloves in. Let's see the gloves now. Because everything going, shit rolls down Sugar Hill. Shit rolls downhill. Shit rolls down Sugar Hill. And when that shit comes up, he even cheated into, the $4 million consulting fees. We was paid to look the other way in the second fight, and there was shit wrong with the gloves. Well, call the company. The company going to be like, well, we didn't know, and, we just okay the gloves, and we don't know who does the horsehair. We just sent them off. Well, who checked the gloves? And, well, JD's was in there. And that's when Mark Breland comes in. Motherfucker, if you knew JD's didn't know a cast from a hand wrap, you should have took your fucking monkey ass over there and said, no, I got this. You don't know what you're doing, man. But you didn't, because you was in on it. I never gave him any water. I don't know what he's talking about. I never gave him any water. What water? I never gave him any water.
Get trusted. Get trusted.
That wasn't from a water bottle. That looked like a Dasani bottle. Y'all don't put water in a goddamn water bottle. Y'all seen the water bottles with tape on it and all kinds of shit. I mean, even fucking Panama Lewis. Don't give me that one. Give me the one that I mixed. Like you supposed to mix water with water. But this motherfucker said, I never gave him any water.
Get trusted. Get trusted. No.
Why are you giving him Dasani water? And then you're going to lie and say you didn't give him any water.
Get trusted. Get trusted. No.
Tay D in that super chat, much love. He said, this just Andrew, silly man, has now made Cinnamon the franchise champion 168. Man, I hope you're joking, bro. Because if he did that, that's just more shit for me to kill him in. Oh, man, I hope he did do that. So here I am telling this silly man that the gloves in Sugar Hill's house, May 23rd. You think he went and got those goddamn gloves to have a look at it? Like he did lobotomy? That's a hard no. That's a hard no.
Go have a look at it.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Appreciate it. You too.
I was in the ring when they came into the ring, and I was sitting right there during the fight. At no moment in either fight, I saw anything that looked suspicious whatsoever. He said he's basically talking about both fights. So he didn't see this, and he didn't see this. After the fight, they take off the gloves. They are handed to commission. Yeah, he said that. It's very sad because to try to take away from trying to take away something from a huge victory, one of the greatest nights in the sport in the century, to try and put a blemish on that event is so irresponsible. He said the commissions found something strange with Labarbi. They confiscated the gloves and found a violation. So you're saying that the commissions confiscated the gloves and found no violation? If the commissions took the gloves and now they're at Sugar Hill's house and they found nothing strange with those gloves after the second fight? First fight, the glove wasn't on properly. The second fight, there was clearly something wrong with those gloves. So if the commissions ain't find anything wrong and they're sitting in Sugar Hill's house because he told us, and you're calling us irresponsible, here's a question. $4 million in consulting fees from Bob Arum. What was that for?
Get trusted. Get trusted.
Drew, what the fuck does this have to do with Canelo? To understand where I'm at with Canelo, you have to understand who's backing Canelo. Does that make sense now? To understand where I'm at with Canelo, you have to understand what is backing Canelo. Not necessarily only whom, but what is backing Canelo. I just explained to you the machine that stopped Deontay Wilder, 10 successful title defenses, tied Muhammad Ali's record, was undefeated. And the machine took him down, not the better fighter. I'm not hearing that. He knocked that man out in the first fight, and he knocked him out in the third fight. And he was robbed and cheated in the second. And nobody wanted to listen. But Labarbi, she got her ass beat by that Japanese girl, Togo, and the gloves was on his desk. He knew where those gloves were. He said, I guess the commission, checked them. I said, do you know where they at? He says, no. I said, I know where. He said, where? Sugar Hill's house. Go have a look at it. You think he did that? You think Sugar Hill didn't? By now, you know what? I'm willing to bet Sugar Hill got rid of those gloves. He said, I ain't fucking with this. He went in his backyard, threw them shits on the grill, and fried them. So when they pull his ass in court eventually, they're like, yo, you know what? Do you still have those gloves? Nah, I got rid of those, man. You got rid of them. You stopped Deontay Wilder. You was a part of that. That was a historic event. What do you mean you got rid of him? I just got rid of him. Well, what do you mean you got rid of him? Where they at? They in your storage? Or I thought they would be in, those are the gloves, the winning gloves. They're not in the glass case. Nah, but I get a lot of winning gloves. I have a lot of gloves, I don't know, Yeah, well, where are they? Burned them. Why would you burn gloves? I'm just saying. How do you go from the gloves being in your crib from a historic event to you don't know where they are, or you burned them, or you got rid of them, or you gave them away? How much you think those gloves sell for on eBay? So a lot of people that pay a lot of money for those gloves. To Child, salute. Again, why am I bringing all of this up? It's all connected, y'all. Canelo lost, and he had the Fantastic Four there. He had the Fantastic Four. If y'all don't know who the Fantastic Four is, go check my video. Go to my page and put in Fantastic Four and watch the video. The Fantastic Four was there for him. 3 of the judges gave him the first 4 rounds. And it looked like, look at Russell Moore's face during the whole fight. He was looking for a way. I think Bivol was about 2 body shots on the belt line away from getting DQ'd. That's right, Stormy, in concert. Shit rolls down Sugar Hill. All of this is connected, y'all. Canelo's judging power wore off last Saturday. That's what it was. They were hoping that Bivol would get caught late. They were hoping that he'd take his foot off the gas. They were hoping to give Canelo a swing round. They were hoping that he would have a thunderous 11th, 10th, 11th, or 12th championship rounds where, I don't know, maybe Bivol gets tired and he gets hit with something and stumbles back. Oh, we can give him that round off of that. And then they'll just replay. Oh, round 10, Bivol, he got a little wobble there, so we gave him that round, and that's why it's a draw. They couldn't do it. And the judges stood there and said, yo, we did our job. We gave him 4 rounds, man. We can't do this shit. This would be cause for an investigation. And they had Russell Moore in there, man. Y'all know who he is? He looked frustrated the whole night, like, man, he's fighting a perfect fight. I can't do nothing. Nothing. Couldn't do a goddamn thing. He raised his hands. Damn. Yeah, damn. Yep. Salute to Squirrely in that super chat. He says, where's Breland? What happened to all of those friends that came out for him after the fight? Quote of the day, can't trust it. Exactly. Where's Mark Breland? I don't know. He's probably, telling someone to hit a bad. Look, man, I have it on good authority that Deontay Wilder was just keeping him around to be a nice man to him, paying him. Breland is too fucked up in the head. He's barely mobile. And Deontay just kept him around. And again, that's Deontay being loyal to the brother who was disloyal to him. When Breland's son was popping up on YouTube channels, talking shit, and the general came out and said, do not respond to that kid. And I was on fire, like, yo, who's this man? Fuck him, fuck every. And then I saw him on a channel just to see who he was talking. I said, wait a minute. He's really a child. The kid's not even 18. Well, he might be 18 now. He was like 16. Then I'm hearing that D's family don't really know the dude. Now, how you with someone for over 10 years, training the motherfucker, and you don't know his seed? Something strange going on. All the barbecues and cookouts. My nigga Classic was like, yo, he's always been a shady character. Always been a shady character, but you don't say anything. Because you're D's friend. You're not involved in the boxing aspect, but people on the outside was like, yeah, there's something weird with this guy. Well, he's a former fighter. He take a lot of shots upside the head. Nah, there's something else. His energy is off. And he finally showed his ass. He pops up in the UK. talked all that shit. Oh, we're gonna see how he performs without me, and it was a right hand, and he talked all that shit about Deontay. I said, look at this nigga. Then came back and then said, I got set up. I told them I didn't want to talk about Deontay. Okay, so you get there and they mentioned Deontay. You should have shut that shit down and said, look, I told y'all I didn't want to talk about Deontay. Let's talk about anything else. Here's the thing. Outside of you formally training Deontay, what have you done? They don't want to talk about your boxing career. They want to talk about what's up with you and Deontay. You're not popping like that they're going to fly you out to the UK to talk to you about anything else but Deontay. And you haven't been back since, to my knowledge. My brother Yahweh, Psalms 41:9. Yeah, mine own familiar friend, in whom I trusted, which did eat off my bread, hath lifted up his heel against me. Do y'all know what that means? Simply put, this guy's was the fucking wolf in sheep's clothing. Because I firmly believe the way this whole thing played out, Breland was in on it. Again, what does this have to do with Canelo? Because the same system that took down Deontay is the same system that supports Canelo Alvarez. And that system now with this Daniel Kennedy shit and Bob Arum running like, yo, I don't want nothing to do with that. I told him I don't want nothing to do with MTK and who has closed their doors now. And I don't want to fuck with Pro Bellum. Pro Bellum say, yo, we ain't got nothing to do with it. Yes, you do. Who has a deal with Pro Bellum? A guy named Lou DiBella. Lou DiBella, who used to work with Deontay. Shelly Finkel fired him. Hello. Do y'all get, is anything making sense? This is a conspiracy, y'all. This is facts. Why didn't Canelo win on those cards? Why was the card so close? Bivol was one slip away from a draw. Even if it was a draw, do you think that Canelo wanted to run that back? The same machine that took down champion Deontay Wilder is the same machine that enabled Canelo Alvarez. But he lost on the cards. That's why no one picked Bivol to win. It was like, yo, look, he could win, but he gonna lose. Why? It's Canelo. You can't beat him on the cards. That's true. He could win, but he's gonna lose. Can't beat Canelo on the cards, y'all. That's what we was thinking. Nobody picked Bivol to win. He could win, but he's gonna lose. That's right, Robert. He still had to win the 12th round. Can you believe that shit? Nobody picked him. Niggas was like, yo, man, he gonna go in there and lay down. I was like, shit, everything's fine. I don't see Bivol winning the fight. Either he's gonna come up there and I'm gonna make my $5 million, I'm gonna lay down. This is my biggest payday. We'd have been back on here talking about how he should have fought this guy, that guy, whatever. Nobody even thought about Bivol. He got in there and beat on fucking, and then I'm looking at the judges. I said, oh shit, it's the Fantastic Four. Bivol ain't winning. Bivol's not winning. And you look at those scorecards, you're like, oh shit. Whoa. They couldn't do it. They did their job. They couldn't do no more. It was up to Canelo to get the job done. He didn't do it. He couldn't do it. The superior boxer couldn't do it. So it's not that he was out of shape. He ran into a guy that was a better boxer than him. But we've seen that before, have we not? We've seen that before, have we not? Why are we acting like Canelo never lost? Why are we acting like Deontay Wilder didn't get cheated? Why are we acting like the same machine that fucked up Deontay Wilder is the same machine that supports and enables Canelo Alvarez? the Fantastic Four was in full attendance that night. But the block is so hot with this Daniel Kennedy shit and MTK shit and Bob Arum, and that they said, look, we can only do but so much because there's a storm a-coming. There's a storm a-coming. Your judgment day has come. And things are quiet now, but I read somewhere that they're ordering people's bank statements. And if they don't give it up, they're going to start getting subpoenaed. You don't want to give it to us? No matter. We're going to get a court order. And I'm telling you, they're going to start calling in everybody from managers and promoters and all the way down to, they're going to find out what those consulting fees were about. And don't be surprised if Bob Arum has a medical event in the midst of all of that, because he's 90. He can't take that shit. What he did do was, once he couldn't justify his dealings with him, he started snitching and backed out. He's a lawyer by trade. He has all his marbles. He's not senile. He said, nope, no. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing this. Nope. Reese Suleiman told us again, I'm not Interpol. I'm not the police. Rick Glasser. He's great for boxing. Oh, wait. I put up the goddamn tweet. I lost some followers today because of my support for Daniel Kennedy and his presence in boxing. And I will continue to support all those that are assets to the betterment of the sport and business of professional boxing. And no, this tweet is not getting deleted. He used the wrong no. Can y'all do me a favor? For those of you that are on Twitter, go to Rick Glasser and see if this tweet is still up. I could wait. This tweet may still be up, but you know what tweet he took down? This one. Keyshawn, you can and will be a great fighter. He couldn't just leave it there. All the earmarks are there. He couldn't just stop right there. But you need a new hairstylist. Your hair is a mess. This tweet is not there from what I was told. Could y'all go and see? This was May 1st. Could y'all go and see if this is still there? I was told it's not there anymore. But go to April 12th and see if this one is still there. And the Crypt Keeper, Rick Glasser, he an ugly motherfucker, ain't he? He's married to a black woman. How the fuck did she lay next to that shit? Oh, man. Yo, he dead ass look like the you know the lizard with the eyes that go in two different directions? He look like one of them motherfuckers. That's the tweet right there, Ghost? Which one? That's the Daniel Kennedy tweet? What about the one against Keyshawn Davis? Let me see something. That's the Keyshawn one. Okay. That's the Keyshawn one. That's still up. What about the one with Daniel Kinahan? Oh, she's not American. She's not American. Oh, okay. So, you know, she's probably one of those bitches, white man money. I'm from a third, fourth, fifth world country. Let me come over here. I bet you she allowed him to call her a nigga bitch around the house. The Daniel one is still up, ladies and gentlemen. He's standing on it, y'all. Jeremy, what up? He's standing on it, y'all. This is what we're dealing with. Him and Daniel Kinahan were working with a fighter. He said it. I want to know what happened. I want to know what happened. I want to know. What happened to that fighter? Can you afford? Because I don't know what your finances are. You could be dead ass rich. I don't know. Can you afford to promote that fighter? He flew out to Dubai. Y'all had some lunch. Y'all fucked some bitches. And your wife know about it. She's just in line. The monkey that she is. From what I heard, they've asked for bank statements quietly. I did a video about Tyson Fury jogging with a Scottish gangster. I didn't know any of this. People on that video in that chat like, yo, you didn't know this? I'm like, no. You didn't know any. Man, we just learned about Daniel Kinahan like what, this year? Or like mid-2021? We're like, wait, who is this guy? Was it 2020, 2021? Like the last couple of years. And when the goddamn documentary came out, that's their shit. But when I looked at it, I said, yo, they shot up a weigh-in? Wait a minute. Who's this guy? This is Fury's guy? And we only knew the name because he shouted him out. I said, this guy's the real deal. This guy's what? And then Bob Arum doing business with that guy? Mauricio Silliman doing business with that guy? What? Hold on. What's happening? What is happening? They knew about him. If we just now finding out, they knew already. They were just trying to work. You know, Ghost, I heard about that. He was into everything. He was into everything. This guy was into everything. A cartel. They referred to his hands in business being a spider web of multi-businesses. It wasn't only Pro Bellum and MTK. It was a bunch of things. Hey, man. Don't take my word for it. There's a channel called Plastic Patty. Go look at his channel. He is not LDBC at all. And I'm subscribed to him. When he starts talking, I'm like, what? And there's another fella. What is his name? Is it Art something? But he's on his show. I mean, they are unearthing shit. Whole time, I'm like, what the fuck? That guy? And you want to tell me it's impossible for him to do something as minor as pay a bunch of people to look the other way while they fuck with cameras, gloves, and water? That's small. No bullshit. I've seen so many videos, and Plastic Patty pulls up articles. It's just that Daniel Kinahan's not American, so they're not going to talk about it much. How it got back to us is when he started doing business here, and they're like, no, we got to check your bread. $5 million for any information leading to his arrest. Then Bob Arum was like, nope, we ain't fucking with it. But Silly Man hasn't said a word. All he did say was, hey, Deontay Wilder, number one contender, Tyson Fury retired, he's excited to come back. He's still lying to y'all, man. He's still lying. Yeah, I'll just keep it boxing. Congratulations. Guess what? This is boxing. We've been telling you this shit, you funky idiots. We've been telling you this shit. You don't want to listen because you have an unconditional hatred for who? Deontay. Why? I don't know. Can't stand him, though. An unconditional hatred for him. Again, Ross Westman Lee, salute. Smooth shot, salute. What does this have to do with Canelo? Again, let me remind y'all, the same system that made Deontay Wilder hit that speed bump in his career is the same system that supports Canelo Alvarez. And now that system is slowly falling back. We don't want to fuck up this card. Everyone saw this guy wash Canelo. We gave him 4 rounds, and that's the best we can do. Now it's on you, Russell Mora. Look, he's not hitting them low. There's no clash of heads. I can't do nothing here. My hands are tied. Canelo, you got to be great. You got to go in there and sell out. Hey, didn't we watch David Lemieux go in there and sell out? He was in trouble, and all he had, and David Lemieux was a strong dude. Y'all saw what he did to my man Curtis Stevens. He knocked him out. He said, I'm not outboxing this big boy. You know what? I got power. I got to land one. And he could have quit. Y'all know he could have quit, right? When he got in trouble, he was at the end of the first round, when he got in trouble, he was sitting in his corner like this. He didn't hear a fucking word his trainer told him. But he knew the job. He knew the job. He didn't hear, I'm telling you, he didn't hear shit. He heard, and the whole time he's like, I saw Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Round. This is the second round? Okay. He just went for it. He ain't hear shit. But he knew the job. He said, I got to go in here. I don't want to get hit with that shit again. And David Benavidez, the professional that he was, kept him in trouble with a jab. A jab! I said, look at this kid. Look at him. He had an easier time with Lemieux than Triple G did. I mean, Triple G got him out of there also. But I believe David Benavidez did it easier. He has tools, man. That kid is dangerous. And let me go on record by saying this. Listen, y'all. They're calling him the Mexican monster. I'll take that. He's American, but I'll take that. Y'all racist soldiers, y'all not going to hijack David Benavidez and make him one of you and run in our chats and start calling us Mayate. Y'all can't do that. That's done already. You know, some clown was listening to 78 and he said, Southern T in the building. And he said something about the Charlos, always truthful. And I was watching the post fight on what was it? It was either Showtime or the PBC, I forget. And sometimes I look at the chat just to see, because always the LDBC pops up in that chat. When I say I don't mean us, I mean some clown, some insecure clown that's spamming the chat, cursing out black people. And then you have the motherfucker talking about us. Yeah, what the LDBC got to say now? Nothing, but congratulations. Why are we coming up in the fucking chat? I don't know. But I'm reading, there's some clown, some alphabet clown talking about, oh, you know, he's the monster, the Mexican monster, Charlo's unwanted. Some fool, and I screenshot it. Matter of fact, I screenshot it. So I'll read it to you. If I can find the shit. Damn. I don't think I'll find it. Damn, I got a lot of stuff here. Oh, wait. Some nigga said the LDBC clowning boo-boo, that says a lot. So some bitch ass dude was in the chat and said the LDBC clowning boo. Some motherfucker following us, following 78 specifically, and then runs over to a press conference page and says that. He said 78 Sports TV, the general just said Boo Boo is happy with his Cutlass Supreme, LOL. So like I said, these motherfuckers watch us. These motherfuckers watch us, and they don't like us, but they watch us. They're watching right now. They're waiting 6 weeks to come in here and say some ridiculous shit. And, you know, y'all already know what happens. Venture game.
Come on!
Get off my Corey. Y'all still mad. He lost. He lost. Y'all said he was unbeatable. We seen him lose. We seen him get some questionable wins. And we seen him duck $100 million in one direction. Errol Spence, Benavidez, and Charlo worth 100 mil. You went for the easy route. The easy route. The easy route. And you lost. You mad? Y'all mad. Stay mad. Y'all still upset at fucking Floyd Mayweather. He was almost 40 years old. And he had Canelo punching fresh air in the pocket. Who's a better boxer? Marcos Maidana or Canelo Alvarez? Better question. Who gave Floyd a better fight? Let's run it back.
First thing that comes to Canelo's mind when I say Triple G.
Great fighter.
Okay. Who upsets you more right now, Demetrius Andrade or Caleb Plant?
Caleb Plant.
Okay. Which fight is more realistic that you could see yourself fighting next, David Benavidez or Jamal Charlo?
Charlo.
Pound for pound, the best fighter walking right now on the planet, is it Terrence Bud Crawford? Is it Tyson Fury? Is it Alexander Usyk? Or is it Canelo Alvarez?
Canelo Alvarez.
What will you do tomorrow?
Play golf, I think.
Emotional damage.
Well, there he is, folks, on the golf course. There he is. There he is. Hey, man, he said it. So, should he retire? St. Louis Mix, what up? Play golf, I guess. And I heard he's pretty good. So, you go to the PGA Tour? His next move got to be his best move. You don't rematch Bivol, I'm going to give you hell. At the 175. Because you did that already. You beat Kovalev. You went up to 175 and knocked out Kovalev. We were saying that he was a wounded animal, and your man fans ain't want to hear it. Give him full credit. You just hate Mexicans. Right. Moyote. Okay. Well, now you're back at 175. You got outboxed. You didn't get out muscle. You got outboxed. And now y'all saying that he was too small? If you don't fight Bivol, I'm going to give you hell. You fight Triple G, I'm going to give you hell anyway. Why? You told us you was done with that. You said that. I'm not interested. So if you take the Triple G fight, I'm still going to give you hell. Because that's a fight you said you didn't want to do. You fuck around and get in there and lose a Triple G. Then what you going to do? And you know what? I did say that you wash him and you knock him out. But now, after this performance, you can't juice up. You have no power to judges. Now I don't know. Now it's back to a 50-50 fight now. So let's review. You don't fight Bivol, I'm going to give you hell. You fight Triple G, I'm going to give you hell. If you fight him and you fight to another draw or you look bad in that fight, I'm going to give you hell. Do you fight Andrade finally? You know that ain't going to happen. Because you know he's a horrible fighter. That's what you said, right? He's a horrible fighter. But this is what I'm saying. We could debunk all of his bullshit and defunct and debunk all of the Canelo Man fans bullshit No Boo Boo Andre. No Charlos, both of them. No Benavidez, but Abney Yildirim. Yo, Q, I'm live right now. I'm going to hit you back. Yeah. Shea Girl said, you just heard news. He's taking, yeah, you know what? Either way, we going to kill him. You see what the man fans have done? Either way, Shea Girl, he has nowhere to go. And guess what? If he goes in there and knocks out Triple G this time, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying, babe? You know what I'm saying? Listen, that's what I'm saying, family. You know, there's nothing he can do at this point. It's over. The only thing he should be doing is running it back. Why aren't his fans saying, you know what, he could do better next in the rematch? He need to go face Bivol again. Why aren't they calling for that rematch? They know what time it is. There was nothing about that fight he won. They know that. Vernell, what up? No doubt, fam. I appreciate you. And salute to Stormy. He's an instrumental part of the Sunday show. And y'all make sure y'all tune in tonight. Noise on Culture. Me and Stormy on Stormy's channel. So they're not calling for no Bivol fight. Because they know what time it is. Now, what if he does fight Bivol and loses again? Is all forgiven? No. What are they going to say? Oh, everybody loses. Yeah, they do. He lost already. We saw it. You don't fight Triple G. Let's say he don't fight. Let's say he fights Bivol again and loses. All right. I don't want to hear, oh, well, he could beat him in a rematch. Dude, he can't beat Dimitri Bivol. Get that out your head. That's why they're not calling for a rematch. That's why they're not calling for a rematch. He can't beat him. He's too big. He's too strong. And he's a better boxer. It's been proven. He's a better boxer. And they have no power of corrupt judges because now America is following the paper trail of where money went. They're following it now. People are on the job now. You can't hide. So everyone's now magically doing their job. This is beautiful. So that's why I was making a connection with Deontay Wilder and the WBC. Franchise statuses and Canelo Alvarez. And what Canelo Alvarez did was he jerked the public. He fooled a lot of you fools. Made you think he's great when he's just really good. So there's no pressure to him to rematch Bivol unless he drains him to a significant weight. Oh, I'll fight you at 170, but no, you can't get any heavier than that on fight night. I fight you at 168, but you can't get no heavier than 168 on fight night. Knowing that weight draining is a science in boxing. You know that. That's why that's why Cotto lost to Manny Pacquiao. He was a champion. But being that he was the B-side, they made him come in at the requested weight by Manny Pacquiao. Go figure that shit. That's Bob Arum with the bullshit. See? That was the WBO with the bullshit. You see? See? You know how I know Cotto would have beat him? Because when Pacquiao tried to duck Floyd, he threw money at Cotto and said, yo, look, let's rematch. Cotto said, I'll fight you at 154. I'm not weight draining again. Pacquiao said, no, thank you. Why did he do that? Why did he drain Miguel Cotto but allow Antonio Margarito to come in at the 154 mark? Did y'all know that? Why? Because Margarito stylistically couldn't fuck with Manny. He was too fast. See? You know, this is why casuals can't talk boxing with us. These are things we know. Well, those are two different fighters. No, it applies. It applies. The rules applies. We know this shit. They don't. ESPN don't talk about shit. Stephen A. Snitch don't know this shit. Skip Brainless don't know this shit. What kills me is there's a lot of motherfucking boxing minds that know this shit, but they have platforms and they don't talk about this shit. They know. Teddy Atlas gets on my nerves sometimes, but he knows the sport. He knows. If Teddy Atlas was in Deontay Wilder's corner during this run, the 10 title defenses, do you think Tyson Fury would have gotten away with that shit? The answer is no. Teddy Atlas would have been in that locker room. No, wait. Let me feel those gloves. Let me feel those gloves. There's no padding in these gloves. We're not fighting. We're firemen. We put out fires. He'd have been pushing people. Teddy Atlas would have turned up that. He'd have turned that locker room out. They'd have put him out, and there would have been no fight. Stewart, I know your uncle. He's rolling in his grave. You know what you're doing. He's rolling in his graves. We're firemen. Fuck out of here. Deontay's issue was that he trusted everyone around him. JD's did drop the ball, but he didn't know any better. Just like Kermit Cintron's camp dropped the ball twice when it came to Antonio Margarito. They just thought it was a basic fight that they lost. Second time, they just thought it was a basic fight that they lost. Golden Johnson got battered around the ring. He just thought this guy just hits hard. Josh Clottey said, yo, there was something wrong with his gloves, but I broke my hand, so whatever, I lost. Paul Williams said, yo, his punches felt a little funny. Then he got to Miguel Cotto. We thought we was watching the classic boxer versus puncher, and the puncher won. And then he got in the ring with Shane Mosley, and brother Nas, rest his soul, caught him. And y'all saw the results. But that opened up Pandora's box, and we was left saying, yo, how many fights did he do this shit in? How many fights did he do this shit in? We can speculate, but we'll never know. But in the meantime, he was chasing around Floyd. And that was open and shut. We found out. Wait a minute, what? What's that? Mark, screenshot that, please. What is that? What's that? What's that, Mark? An agreement term to comment on it. I've never, bro. What is that, bro? Yeah, screenshot that, send that to the sensei, please. What is that? What is that? Whoa. I'm still live. What is that? What is that? I know, Diana, this is getting crazy. Emails has been one of my emails is acting funny too. And it's only acting funny when when it's notifying me about, you know what? Okay. All right. Mansa Musa, I agree. Back in the days, they used to glove up in the ring. They need to bring that back. So if you find some fuck shit in the ring, I want the whole world to see it now. If Brother Nas does not catch Margarito, who knows what would have happened to Shane Mosley? Well, Shane didn't get G5. What up, bro? Iron Eagle, salute. Shane Mosley didn't get touched in that fight anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. But the point is, even if the fight still ended the same way, he'd have came back and been cheating people anyway, because that's who he is. He's a cheater. And I was jumping for joy when Cotto got his get back. Y'all understand that Miguel Cotto got 2 losses on his record that shouldn't be there? Manny Pacquiao and Antonio Margarito. By the time he got to Floyd Mayweather, he should have been undefeated. Arguably, he should have been undefeated. He fought Pacquiao, he was weight drained, which was bullshit because he was a champion. He fought Margarito, the glove cheat. That was bullshit. No one talks about Miguel Cotto and say, yo, mira, his corner should have caught that. Come on, man. There's certain things corners, not everyone's going to catch everything, man. Sometimes criminals get away with it. The Central Park jogger, the guy that really did it, they didn't catch him until like 20 years later, man. Did y'all know that? They didn't catch him until like 20, 25 years later, man. And they weren't going to get Mass Arms. What up? They weren't going to catch him. He had to admit it. They caught him doing something else or something. I think he was already locked up and he admitted it. How did the story go? I was just so frustrated with it. I'm saying, man, see, I have a habit of doing that, being so annoyed with something that I hear it and I'm like, yo, you see, bullshit, here we go. And I just like try and blot it out because I'm like, this is typical nonsense. Is the story that one of them ran into them in jail and dude admitted it and told dude, yo, please go admit this so I can get out of here type shit? Some movie shit. You know, people get to lie. Only in this world, blue blood can ask a white man that's not even American the same question, and the motherfucker will lie to his face, and no one will find fault with it. AJ asked, he told a reporter, give me 50, if the fight is worth 100 million, give me 50 million, we'll sign the fight tomorrow. Deontay comes back and says, check your email, which means there was an offer. They go to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn tells Blue Blood, I'm supposed to believe some guy from Alabama has $50 million. Let's see proof of funds. Somewhere after that, I might have it jumbled up, but somewhere after that, Deontay goes on his gram and says, check your email. Eddie Hearn says fights aren't made on social media. Bullshit, but whatever. So then Eddie says, I checked the offer. It's substantial. We just have to iron some things out. Y'all remember it? Blue Blood said, yeah, man, you know, you asked to see proof of funds. He told Blue Blood, I never said that. Wait a minute. I know we all look alike. But did he not know he just told Blue that like a month prior? I did a video on it. Okay. Let's see if I can find it. I just put Eddie Hearn lied on my page and goddamn, so much thing. My God. I don't even remember what video it was on. I don't even remember. God damn. Fuck, he lied that much? Let me see something. I'm looking for the I ain't gonna be able to find it. But wait a minute. Eddie Hearn, proof of funds. All right, let me pull this up. And let me pull this up. Eddie Hearn never asked to see proof of funds. Bruh. Okay. Here we go. Y'all ready for this? Let's do it. Only in boxing, this clowns will get a pass. Now listen, y'all. This is Blue Blood.
We already know the question I'm going to ask. Everybody wants to know Deontay Wilder offered $50 million.
It's very kind of him.
Are you guys going to take it? If not, why not?
Of course, because we haven't had an offer yet. All we've had is a piece of paper from a guy from Alabama.
All we had is a piece of paper from a guy from Alabama. Now I want you to think about the transatlantic deal comment that they made, him and his father Barry. And you heard what he just said, right? All we got is a piece of paper from a guy from Alabama. All right? Let's continue.
So let's see a contract. Let's see proof of funds.
You heard that, right? Let's see a contract. Let's see proof of funds. Did we hear that? Salute the champ side. Press 1 if you heard that. You heard that, right? Y'all heard it. Let's see a contract. Let's see proof of funds.
Let's see what we have to do and what our obligations are to earn that kind of money. If it's real, we have to look at it, and it's something that's of interest. But if they expect us to make a decision and accept a fight today based on a piece of paper from, as I said, a guy from Alabama.
Said it again. He said it again. He said it again. A piece of paper from a guy from Alabama. All right, you son of a bitch. Okay. Now, that was 2018, April 26th of 2018. So May 10th of 2018, Blue Blood looks like they're at the same rooftop. Blue Blood again. Let's get it.
You said you never asked to see proof of funds. Could you clear up the confusion with that?
No, I haven't seen proof of funds. I haven't asked to see proof of funds.
April 26th of 2018, he told Blue Blood, let's see proof of funds. May 10th, about a month later, almost not even a month later, that's April 26th to May 10th. It's like a couple of weeks. It's like a week. Like damn near a couple of weeks. He's talking to Blue Blood again and says that. He should have got deported right there. Are you kidding me? Brian H., counselor, what would you have done to him if he was on the stand? Cross-examination. What do you do, Brian? Is he not food? That man is food. What? That didn't take long. Y'all, listen, if I say it, they be like, oh, that's just Drew talking shit. I just played it for you. And what's funny is he's talking to the same guy. Listen, Blue Blood says anything on his channel, take it to the bank. Take it to the bank. He's just a reliable source as World Boxing News, or if not a better source than Boxing Scene. I know I quote Boxing Scene almost every day. But if there's something rumbling, don't think I don't text him. I will double down on anything that Blue Blood puts out. Roger says Triple G Canelo 3 next. Hey. I'm going to, you know what? I would say shit on Canelo for the rest of his career. I don't have to. I'll just tell you the truth. There's still time, Canelo. You can still fight Charlo. You can still fight Benavidez. You can still fight Andre. You fought Bivol and lost. You can still run that back because you're great, right? You could still do these things. Are you gonna? Everybody's boring. Avni Yildirim, you just fucked your whole argument up. Once you, family, he demanded the fight, Avni Yildirim. That wasn't a mandatory. They tried to tell y'all it was a mandatory. It was not. He asked for it. And some of you paid to see it. And some of you give him full credit for that. Some of you like to do silly shit like, I want to close my eyes and give thanks to the almighty Canelo Alvarez. I would like to floss my teeth with his red pubic hair. And we need to give thanks that he's so great at what he does. Yeah, he's great at bullshitting you. And you don't give a shit because just because.
I've just asked some very simple questions, which they've answered, to be fair to them, and we're talking, which is a good thing. There's regular communication, being kept out of the media, which is another good thing. So, yeah, at the moment it's positive. Obviously, the fight hasn't been made, but we hope to make the fight in the future.
Now,
just asked some very simple questions.
With that?
No, I haven't seen.
And you said you never asked to see proof of funds. And you said you never asked to see proof of funds. And you said you never asked to see proof of funds. And you said you never asked to see proof of funds. And you said you never asked to see proof of funds. And you said you never asked to see proof of funds. Could you clear up the confusion with that?
No, I haven't seen proof of funds. I haven't asked to see proof of funds. I haven't asked to see proof of funds. I haven't seen proof of funds. I haven't asked to see proof of funds. I haven't seen proof of funds. I haven't asked to see proof of funds. No, I haven't seen proof of funds. I haven't asked to see proof of funds. No, I haven't seen proof of funds. I haven't asked to see proof of funds. No, I haven't seen.
Y'all know I'm gonna get that and make a little snippet. Y'all know I'm gonna do that. I just never bothered to do it. It's too easy. It's too easy. But I know. I didn't say that. He said that. You mad at me? You slaughtered cunt, go fuck yourself, yeah? Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. What did the late great brother Kevin Samuels say? Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. These grown ass men act like bitches. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. There's nothing no UK dick blower could tell me. There is nothing some fucking racist ass Latino fan could tell me. This is a machine. And y'all have benefited from the machine for a few years now. And it's gotten so out of hand, now that the US government is getting involved, there's not going to be any choice but to bust this shit up. You know why? They haven't gotten their cut. Yeah, America's corrupt too. They haven't gotten their cut. Now, maybe if you pull some strings and paid off a few senators, I don't know. They don't give a fuck that y'all fucked off the American champion. They don't give a fuck about that because he was black. But now shit has gotten serious. This guy is conducting business on American shores and they ain't getting their cut. It's too late now. It's out the bag. $5 million bounty on this man's head. And this guy's in boxing, and he's a breath of fresh air by way of Rick Glasser, the American. And Mauricio Sillyman is on his bullshit talking about, hey, man, I'm not Interpol. And he hasn't apologized. He hasn't said shit yet. Yep. Triple G gets another shot at Undisputed, by the way, y'all. Triple G gets a shot at Undisputed. Now watch this. Leave the niggas out of it. Leave the Charlos and the Andrade out of it. Leave the niggas out of it. Leave the Russian out of it. He can't beat the Russian. But Triple G gets a third shot. And it's going to be at Undisputed. Leave the niggas out of it. Leave the Russians out of it. How about supporting your fellow Mexican? Although he's American. What's the matter? Y'all want to do that? Oh, Drew's making too much sense now. He's making too much sense. Fuck that, Holmes. You lost. Cat's out the bag. What's he going to do now? You duck Bivol in the rematch. If what they're saying in the chat is true, if you're really going through with the Triple G fight, okay. I'm going to tear you down for it. I don't care if you knock Triple G out. Because I'm always going to say, why don't you rematch Bivol? Fuck that. You was going to go up and fight M'Baku from fucking Wakanda? Don't even know who this motherfucker was. You was going to fight him though, right? Right. And he was going to get full credit if he went there and washed him. He was going to get full credit. Why? Oh, because he's a cruiserweight. That's heavier than light heavyweight. See, Canelo's just great. Bivol came in. Yes, hold my beer. Fucked you up. Hold on. So those are the three fights. He gonna fight Triple G. That's the $100 million fights. He's gonna rematch Triple G, a fight that he said he wasn't gonna fight, and then he's gonna fight Bivol. Those are the three fights worth $100 million. When he could have fought Errol, Jamal, and David Benavidez. Look, you Canelo fans can't tell me shit. Y'all are crazy. Y'all gonna celebrate that shit? Scrolly says, Drewski, that wire is bothering me for some reason. That's an inside joke. Yo. That's why I never hit it. They're going to come into this chat. Yeah, Drew, why don't you hide that wire, Holmes? Nope. Nope. I don't want to. Why don't you come fucking mop my floor and wash my windows? How about that? I'll fix you a nice steaming plate of fucking collard greens and some cornbread and some fried catfish, motherfucker. Cornbread, fish, and collard greens. Yeah. Holmes, fuck out of here. This is all facts. Those are your three fights. 2 Bivols and 1 Triple G. $100 million. He robbed y'all. He could have had Errol, Jamal, and fucking... What's good, bro? Yeah, I did. Yo, I'm still on live right now. I'm killing these niggas. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you back. Yeah. That was Tay. I told you, I talk to my brother every day, man. $100 million. He's giving you 2 Bivol fights in Triple G. That's the word. He could have given you Errol Spence. Now listen, I'm talking to the man fans. Y'all running around dying y'all head red. Canelo. Okay. How you looking now? Listen, y'all. Listen, let me talk to you. Just me and you in it, yeah? How much bragging rights would you have had if he beat Errol Spence and beat Jamal Charlo and beat David Benavidez? Y'all would be trolling us right now. And guess what? I mean, we'd ignore you still, but boxing is boxing. If he beat him fair and square, you'd be like, hey, man, look, he won. Ain't that what we always do? Yo, man, look, he won. He won. That's it. And y'all going to celebrate a 3rd Triple G fight in a Bivol rematch, and he's going all the way to the bank. 100 mil. 100 mil that way, but not this way. And based off what I saw this past Saturday, hold on. 100 mil this way and not 100 mil that way. But what I saw from Benavidez, he could have beat him last Saturday. Boss. From the Bronx, it's easy. Benavidez fucks Canelo up. Benavidez, Canelo's sitting there eating a plate of food, and Benavidez just snatches it and eats it in front of him and breaks the plate over his head. And Canelo does nothing. David Benavidez beats the shit out of Canelo Alvarez. Now we know why he ducked him. If Andre's such a horrible fighter, what the fuck is Avni Yildirim? You see? I could hang you by the resume, stupid. Once you fought Avni Yildirim, you requested that. That's it, man. I don't want to hear it. You motherfuckers was making a case for Amir Khan. Oh, it's worth money. It's not a challenge. Who the fuck said that Amir Khan was going to beat Canelo? Other than his mother. No way. Man. Eddie Reynoso is in his gym looking like MCP pants. Yo, y'all don't know who that is. Fuck that. Y'all already know, man. Yeah, okay, here I go. Here I go, y'all. Yeah, this is Eddie Reynoso, y'all. He's a fucking spider with a fucking bonnet and a goddamn diaper. That's Team Reynoso. It's MCP pants. Y'all hate us but love our culture. That's a fucking killer spider, right? Hate us but love our culture, so he fronts like this. MCP pants. Eddie Reynoso's MCP pants, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. You hate us but love us. I like rap music too, Holmes. Soon as we leave the gym. Man, fuck these mayates. Oh, Reynoso. Wait, no show. Wait, no show. Team Reynoso. Team Reynoso. What, y'all mad? Don't get mad at me. He lost. He got fucked up. Not a good year for y'all. What's in darkness is coming to light. Where the detractors at?
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Listen, man. I could roast these motherfuckers for a long time. Let's run it back.
Last one on Twitter asks, Canelo, you've said before you're uncomfortable fighting other Mexican fighters. However, would you ever fight a Mexican-American fighter like David Benavidez?
Like I say, I represent Mexico, so that's why I don't like to fight with Mexican fighters anymore. But you know, when you need to fight with somebody, so why not? Like I say, I represent Mexico, so that's why I don't like to fight with Mexican fighters anymore.
I fight anybody, but they need to fight each other too, because they just waiting for me because they want a good payday. So I know that, but they need to fight each other. Why? And I fight the winner of all of them. Everybody wants to fight me, so but they have many options too. Yeah. Fight each other. Why they don't fight each other? I just want to make history. The money is there, no matter what. I don't care about money. I care about my legacy.
The fuck is that?
I need it. This year I'm busy. Why they don't fight each other?
Give power to my nigger sword!
Y'all keep talking.
Then let him taste the fury of my nigger sword!
Did you say Fury?
Тайсон Фьюри в говнище, бедняга. Еле-еле передвигает. Здоровый тип. Блин, его тачку не садят. Блядь.
Sip the juice, I got enough to go around, and the thought takes place uptown.
No clip, beautiful. No judges, no ref. Clean fight. He lost. Time reveals all truth. And now this motherfucker wants to talk about he spoke to Deontay Wilder. He's coming back. Eat a Corey between two slices of bread. Nice try, but we got you. This motherfucker's giving you 2 Bivol fights in Triple G. He's getting $100 million. And he could have fought Errol, Benavidez, and Charlo, and he refused. How are you going to defend that? Salute to the Wrench Gang.
Come on!
And salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelle, the Cash App. You know, I'll be back here tomorrow. You make sure y'all subscribe to the Painful Excellence podcast. You throw this link in here. That's not a boxing channel. Trolls, you're welcome. Come up in there talking shit like y'all did, and you know what's gonna happen to you. Because y'all are incapable of having. I'm incapable of saying incapable sometimes. of having a real life conversation, real life issues, current events, relationships. Y'all are incapable of doing any of that. So that's the link. You understand? Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, I was just making sure. So much love and appreciation to all of you. I might be on tonight, 88. I might. You know, I got a lot going on, but yeah, you'll see. You'll see. You know, you'll know. You'll see the bell icon. Hopefully, I can make it back home in time because I got a lot to say. So, salute to the detractors, the haters. I know y'all mad. But shut up. Y'all lost this. And salute to the monkeys.
monkeys.
Y'all are disgusting.
Monkey.
Die, all of you. And much love and appreciation to all of you. And salute to the mighty LDBC. And I'll catch y'all on the rebound. Much love, y'all.
Move!